everyone and welcome back. If you're new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. We are trying out a few products from the Beauty Crop, which I'm excited about because it's quite a new brand to me. I recently did an unboxing video of the Beauty Crop the summer bag, and I did say that I was going to do a tutorial using some of the products just so you can see a little bit of what's inside. So I'll leave the unboxing video down in the description, but this is the Beauty Crop summer bag. It's filled with so many products. It's 25 products worth £246, but it's actually available for £85. So I'll leave all the information for that down in the description because I've already done a video of everything that was inside. I've actually used the bag so much as well recently because it fits literally everything inside. So I've picked out a few products which I really wanted to try. I'm just going to do my everyday makeup today and incorporate some of the products that's in the bag. So let's start today's makeup look with the primer. So this is the Gripping Primer. It's with cherry extract and hyaluronic acid. Now the Beauty Crop is a new brand to me. I've not actually used anything from the brand before, so this is exciting. I love trying new brands. But this product in particular I've definitely heard of. It's definitely a viral product and I'm excited to try it out. I'm just going to use maybe that much. So it feels very hydrating, it's very glowy, and it definitely feels grippy. I think I might have used actually a bit too much. Okay, so that feels really nice. I could actually wear this on its own as a glowy skin product. I absolutely love that, and if it keeps this glow underneath my makeup today, I'll be impressed. So skin is prepped, we're ready to go. I'm just going to quickly apply a skin tint, bit of concealer and my bronzer because I don't have that in the bag, so I'm just going to quickly apply them now and then we'll be back. Okay, so I've just really quickly applied my base. Now we're going to move on to cream blush. There's two here which I think I'm going to use both. One is heated and one is impeached. I'll swatch them both for you as well. So this one is heated. This is a little bit more of like a bronzy, sort of with a mauvey undertone to it almost. You see that one? And then this one is peached. I think I might do a little bit of heated. Can you even see that? I'm gonna use heated a little bit like further back into my bronzer and then use peached more on the apples of my cheeks as a bit of like an ombre blush. Literally just the smallest dot because I'm not sure how pigmented these are. And just blend it back into my bronzer. That is a stunning colour. A little goes a long way, but I'm going to do a little bit more just so you can see. Let's go for it. This is a really nice formula, very lightweight and really blendable. I always get nervous using liquid blushes because they always seem to be more pigmented than you think. But that is really nice, literally effortlessly melted in. I love that. Very nice. Let's use a little bit of peached on like more of the apple. And that is a really nice shade. It's like the perfect light peach. It's the perfect in between, not too pink and not too orange. Really, really pretty. I do love a nice ombre blush as well because I do like the outer perimeter to be a little bit darker and a little bit bronzier, and then nice and light in the centre. We do also have a liquid shimmer which is in the shade Pop. This looks like really pretty, so I did really want to try this as well. You could use this as your highlighter blush or just your highlighter on its own. It looks stunning, so I'm going to use a little bit of this just on my high points as like a highlighter blush. I did want to try and incorporate as much as I could without this video being too long because I think it would have been impossible to try everything. How stunning is that? This again melts in a little bit more sheer, which is perfect because it has got that dewiness to it, so it's the perfect topper for your blush, or if you want to just use this as your highlight, you could absolutely do that. Got two powders. I am going to use them both. I think I'm going to try and set first with the Pore Filter the blotting powder. I don't know if this is a setting powder or just specifically for blotting, so we'll see if it does take any of the shine away. It's in the shade Translucent. I'm going to try and use this to set first of all. I do like, obviously, as much glow as I can get. However, I do like the centre to be a little bit more toned down. So for every day I usually just use the compact pressed powder. Usually works fine for me because it's only the centre really that I don't want to be too shiny. And I think that's taken just enough of the shine away. And then you can just shove this in your handbag and then you're good to go for top-ups during the day. I've also just realised that I've got the brush. So this is the Glow Milk Duo Complexion Brush, which I could have used to apply all my previous products. And I completely forgot that it was on the side. So I'm going to use this to apply just a little bit of bronzer and blush. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of bronzer just over the top, just to kind of marry everything together. I'm going to use a little bit over my eyes as well because I'm not going to be doing any eyeshadow today. I'd use this more fluffy end for all my powders, blushes, bronzers and things like that. And then this side I would use for all my creams, so your foundation, cream contour, liquid blush, all that jazz, I would use this end for. I'm going to use the Glow Milk Luminous Powder Blush as more of my highlight today. I love the packaging of everything as well. It's just super clean and nice and easy to use. To use this as my highlighter rather than a blush because I do feel like my cheeks are already popping enough with that shimmer that we used earlier, the liquid one. So just a tiny little bit of this just on the very high points. Everything that I've used so far just really effortlessly blends and like melts into all the other products that I've used, which makes it really user friendly. I'm going to pop a little bit of this on my eyes as well, seeing as we're not doing eyeshadow. A little bit of this blended into the bronzer will look really nice. Okay, we also have the loose setting powder. This is the Vitamin Babe setting powder. This is a pink powder. It's in pink number 6. I'm not sure how pink this is, so I'm going to test it first because if it's very pink undertone then I can use this as a blush. If it's a nice brightening pink I can use this for my under eyes. Comes with a little puff as well. Chew! Chew! I think I've just inhaled the whole pot. It's got a little flap as well, so if you keep that closed it keeps it nice and contained, which I'll definitely need. I'm going to use the puff because why not? I love a little powder puff. I think this is going to be light enough to use to brighten my under eye, so I'm going to use just the tiniest bit. So I've got some on my puff and I'm just going to really press it into the back of my hand, which then presses it into the puff and it'll just help it apply a little bit more evenly. I'm going to apply it like mainly here where my blush starts, just so it's like the brightest at my under eye. I like that because it's not too much. It's a very light powder, so if you don't want to bake and you just want to set, you could definitely use this, which I really like. So perfect for every day. I'm actually going to use a little bit to go over just the centre to brighten a bit. So to finish it off I'm going to do my brows. We've also got the Beauty Crop Clear Brow Gel and they are freshly tinted, so hopefully with just a little bit of a tame down they will stay in place for the day. I always have to use a gel or something to tame my brows because they fly everywhere. That's the wand, really nice and precise, which I love. It feels quite strong and I like that it's not applying too much, just enough what I need to tame them down. I do like my brows quite fluffy, so if I can really push them up, that is my favourite way to wear them. Brow gels are a massive staple in my makeup routine, so I love finding really good ones. Okay, this is the Sculpt and Lift mascara. Let's have a look at the wand. I usually prefer like a fluffy bristly wand. This one is a plastic one, but it does very much resemble that of like a fluffy brush. Sometimes plastic ones, I just find the bristles are a little bit too short. So let's see how we get on. Let's see if we can get a good before and after. Okay, I'm going to say for a plastic one, that's probably one of my favourites that I've ever used. It separates your lashes so nicely and it's not clumpy, which I absolutely love. Sometimes with plastic ones, I find the more coats you do, the more the lashes kind of stick together. This is a really lightweight formula and you can just keep going back and building them up. I'm really impressed with that because I don't usually go for plastic ones, but that is my after of like maybe 2 coats. Absolutely love that. Really lightweight as well, which is perfect for every day. For lips, I chose this lip liner. This one is in the shade Cupcake. And to top that off, I've got 2 lip products. I couldn't decide which one. So I wouldn't usually pair these both together, but I might try both just so you can see what they both look like. The first one is the Peptide Lip Treatment in the shade Twisted. This is just like a really nice pinky shade. And I love these kind of products for every day because they moisturise my lips as well. Not too sticky, nice and glossy. Smells amazing. So that was the Peptide Lip Treatment, and then I also have the Glow Milk Lip Oil. So I thought I'd just use a little bit of this on the top. What shade is this? This is Bubblegum. Ever so slightly more of like a shine to it because this one is an oil. Not sticky though either, which is amazing. I love that. Okay, last but very not least is the setting spray. I've heard so many good things about their setting spray. I feel like this one might be a limited edition one. This is the Watermelon Hydrating Setting Mist with watermelon extract, hyaluronic acid and aloe vera. Let's see what the spray is like. Oh, that feels like a nice mist, which I love. That is so refreshing. That's one of the nicest misters that I've ever used in a setting spray. It doesn't like squirt in your face. Okay guys, that is my finished look. I love this kind of makeup for every day. That was also me trying the Beauty Crop for the first time, and I honestly like every single product. Absolutely love the lip oil, love the mascara even though it's a plastic wand. The brow gel, really, really nice. Loved also the liquid blushes as well. Let me know down in the comments which product looked the nicest to you and also what else I should try from the Beauty Crop because I definitely want to try more now. I really hope you did enjoy today's everyday makeup look. Let me know if you did down in the comments. Please give it a big thumbs up as well and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!